Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is March 30th, 2021. Um, okay, so today we're focused on the second section of what we started yesterday, page 165. Throughout Read 180 class this whole year, anytime that we kind of do anytime we analyze um, an essay of any sort, we've been using this TIDE method. Okay, so first off, T stands for thesis statement. Okay, I stands for idea, D stands for the details that support your ideas, and E is the ending, right, or the conclusion. Okay, so TIDE. Okay, that's something kind of easy to remember. Your thesis, your ideas, your details, and your ending. So what we're doing today, guys, is we are going to analyze. We're going to analyze what we read yesterday. Okay. All right. So basically, when you're done, your paper should look somewhat like this. Okay, with these kind of these ideas, these markings. Okay. All right. So first off, I want you guys to put a T next to the thesis statement. Okay, is this thesis statement effective? This thesis statement is effective because okay, so they're deciding it already is effective. Okay, so this thesis statement is effective because it identifies, describes, or introduces blank. Okay, so put a T next to the thesis statement. Is this thesis statement effective? So you're going to go back to the page before this, put a T in your book next to the thesis statement. Okay, the next part, idea. Each supporting paragraph contains a topic sentence that states the paragraph's central idea. Each central idea should support the thesis statement by providing details and other information about the topic. Okay, so you're going to put an I next to the central idea of each body paragraph. What information do these central ideas provide to support the thesis? The central ideas in the paragraphs give more information about blank. How, why, or who. Okay. Anything like that. Okay, so put an I next to the central ideas. Okay. Then the third part. Okay, so now you've got to put a D next to details. Okay. All right. So you're going to have your central ideas. Okay, your kind of your topic sentences of each paragraph. Now go put a D next to details that support that central idea. Okay, and last but not least is your ending. An essay ends with a conclusion. The conclusion restates the thesis and central ideas of the essay. It ends with a final thought or insight. Okay, so put an E next to this essay's conclusion. Is the conclusion effective? This conclusion is effective because blank. Okay. All right. So you guys will go through and do this. Okay. So let's look back. All right. So your thesis statement is going to be kind of in this top paragraph somewhere. The Hunger Games is set in a dystopian society that controls its citizens by the power of fear. Two characters in the story represent the values and traditions of Panem. The mayor and Effie Trinket blindly enforce their society's rituals, never questioning the injustice and cruelty of Panem's traditions. Okay, so the topic is blind obedience to the power of fear. Okay. All right, so blind obedience. Okay. Of this sentence, the Hunger Games is set in a dystopian society that controls its citizens by the power of fear. I kind of like that. Okay. Two characters in the story represented the values and traditions of Panem. The mayor and Effie Trinket blindly enforce their society's rituals, never questioning the injustice and cruelty of Panem's traditions. Okay, so there's some blind obedience. So pretty much this whole thing is like your thesis, right? Okay, now your central ideas. The mayor is a mouthpiece for the values of this dystopian society. For example, he addresses the citizens of District 12 like a game show host. Okay, so this is probably a central idea. The mayor is a mouthpiece, right? Now you're going to go find details and mark details of that back up that the mayor is a mouthpiece for the values of this dystopian society. Okay, Effie Trinket also represents the values of Panem and its rituals. Her last name Trinket describes her perfectly. She is like a flashy ornament of little value. For instance, when she trots, so for instance, this is a detail, okay, so to back up your central idea. Okay, and then we have our ending down here, okay. Remember to follow the tide pattern, thesis idea, details, ending. I should just see like a T, probably one T, okay, and then I should see probably 2 or 3 I's. I should see probably 4 or 5 D's for detail and 1 for ending, right? Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead. You guys can go from there. And you need to start thinking about 2 characters that you're going to use, either from the lottery or from the Hunger Games, or one of each. Okay, we'll stop right there. Work hard, get page 164 turned in. Okay, 164 and 165. There will be a spot for you to turn those in. Thanks so much. Have a great day.